All right, so to begin, all you have to do is sit in your chair. We're gonna sit up really straight and tall. So you don't wanna lean back on the back of the chair. You wanna have a lot of support under your glutes, so you don't wanna be sitting out on the edge yet. We'll have a couple poses where we move more to the front of our chair. We're just gonna start sitting. Just sit. Take a few deep breaths here. Think about lengthening your spine, rolling your shoulders back and down. I love the imagery of sliding your shoulder blades down your back. See if it's possible to let your eyes flutter closed. Just for a few moments. Being able to close your eyes is one of the first signs of relaxation. Sometimes it's scary to close your eyes. You don't know what's going to happen. I promise you're safe here. Think about inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. Sitting up as tall as you are able. Feet firmly rooted into the ground. Come to bring your palms down on your thighs, on the tops of your knees. This is going to be our reset pose in between every different pose and twist and stretch that we do. This is our reset. This is our home. We come back here. You don't have to do anything special or fancy with your breathing in this practice. There are different yoga practices that utilize very specific breath patterns, but not this one. You don't have to do anything special. You are perfect. You are enough just as you are in this present moment. Breathing in through your nose. And out through your nose. Take 2 more deep breaths here. One more. Let your eyes flutter back open. We're gonna stay sitting up really tall. Bring your hands kind of down to either side, arms extended out long. This is our seated mountain pose. So in this seated mountain pose, I want you to engage your arm muscles, stretch your fingers out wide like starfish. Feel all the muscles in your arms, in your abs, your core, your back, up your spine, across your shoulders. Feel it all engage. And then release. Big breath. Let's take it again. Inhale. Extend those arms out low, down by your hips, wide starfish fingers, jazz hands. Engage, squeeze all the muscles in your upper body, everything. The back side of your body, the front side of your body, your arms, your shoulders, squeeze, 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 and release. So powerful to engage all of those muscles as tight as you can, and then let them go. When you're ready, we'll do again. Inhale. Squeezing, arms extended. Maybe you choose to lift your chin up, looking up to the sky. Arms, fingers reaching out towards the low side of the room. And exhale back to center. We are going to do it one more time. Give it your all. Make this as intense of a squeeze as you can. Ready? Inhale. Squeezing those arms, squeezing every muscle all the way to the very tips of your fingers. Maybe your arms are shaking, your fingers are shaking, your shoulders are shaking because you're just squeezing with everything you've got for this last powerful seated mountain pose. And release. Back to reset. Palms down on your thighs. Notice any little tingling sensations in your arms. Take a moment just to sit here, recover, acknowledge that. I love all of those little tingling sensations. It's like confirmation of the work you just did in your body. Maybe you got your heart rate up just a little bit, squeezing and engaging those muscles. When you are ready, you're going to take your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers if you choose. So what this is going to look like is on your inhale, you're going to squeeze your elbows towards each other, squeezing your head with your arms, rounding your spine, tucking your chin into your chest, and then you will lift up. If it is not available for you to lift your arms up that high, you can bring them in front of your body. If you don't have the range of motion to come up to your head, that's okay. Just bring them up as close as you can. Squeeze together, rounding your spine, looking down. So we're going to take this next posture now. Take those hands, interlace your fingers behind your head if you are able. Take a big, deep breath and squeeze the elbows together, rounding your spine, tucking your chin to your chest, squeezing those arms together, squeezing them against your head, and release back up. When you're ready, let's take it again. Inhale, closing those elbows together, squeezing those arms. Every time you squeeze your muscles, you activate. You're getting toning, you're getting strengthening. You're stimulating blood flow. Release. If you need to take a few breaths here, do. Anytime you need to pause, anytime a pose is not serving you, just come back to reset. If you're ready, we're going to take this again. Inhale. Close those elbows together. Squeeze those arms tight up against your head. And release. Once more. When you are ready, inhale. Squeeze the elbows together. Squeeze the arms up against either side of your face. And release. Gently releasing your hands back down. Coming back to our reset. And And breathing. It's amazing how that muscle engagement can boost your heart rate. You're not running, you're not standing, you're not jumping around, but you're engaging your muscles. You are strengthening, lengthening, working your body. It's incredible. We're gonna bring a little bit of movement into our hips. So you can place your hands on your thighs, you can hold on to the sides of your chair, whatever works for you. And very slowly, just begin to make some circles with your torso. Very slowly, nothing fast. We're not in Zumba. Breathing here. Just feeling some motion, gentle motion in your body. And now, whichever way you are going, reverse it. Take your hip circles, your torso circle, in the opposite direction. See if you can keep your feet planted on the floor. It's hard. My feet want to come up and dance around a little bit. Find that stability. Maybe your chair is squeaking. My chair is squeaking. You guys, yoga doesn't have to be so serious. You can laugh in yoga. And find your way back to center. Always back to our reset, hands on your thighs, just above your knees. Sitting up very tall. If you're closer to the back of your chair, you may want to scoot forward just a little bit, not to the edge, but we're gonna round our spine back. So you wanna have a little bit of room, a little space to do that. We're gonna take our seated cat-cow pose. Cat-cow is very standard in yoga. For the cow pose, you stick your chin out and stick your tailbone out behind you, making a curve in your spine this way. So you can kind of pull back on your thighs a little bit, sticking your chin out, sticking your booty out behind you. That's your cow pose. For cat pose, it's the exact opposite. As we exhale, you're gonna round your spine, tuck your chin to your chest, suck your belly button all the way back into your spine. So you're making like the letter C. Inhale to cow pose. Exhale to cat pose. Inhale to cow. Sticking that chin out. You should feel this up under your chin and down the front of your chest. Sticking that booty out behind you. And exhale to cat. Take this at your own pace. Maybe you want to go a little bit quicker. Maybe one of these feels way better to you than the other. Feel free to linger there longer. If cat feels way better to you than cow, you can stay there longer. You make the rules. This is your class. You are in charge of your body and your experience. You decide what's best for you. Just a couple more at your own pace. Inhaling cow. And exhaling cat. Come back to reset. Roll your shoulders back and down, sitting up super tall. Let's bring our arms to the party. Very slowly, you're gonna inhale your arms up over your head, interlacing your fingers, but extending your index fingers, your pointer fingers up and crossing your thumbs. So it's like the Charlie's Angels fingers over your head. Once you get here, you're gonna reach those arms up like somebody is pulling your index fingers, your pointer fingers up, 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 up as high as you can go. Really extending, lengthening your spine. Breathing through this deep stretch. And to release, very gently unthread your fingers and let your arms float down. So slow. Slow as they can go. And we do it again. Inhale, arms up. Interlacing your fingers, pointer fingers to the sky, thumbs crossed. Pull those arms up, up, up. Feel the space being created in your spine, lengthening, extending. Rooting your tailbone down into your chair and pulling the tips of your index fingers to the sky. And release, so slow. Very slow, lowering, lowering, lowering. Excellent, let's do it again. Inhale up. Crisscrossing those fingers, pointing the pointer fingers up to the sky. Here is a modification. If you do not have the mobility, the range of motion to reach those arms up over your head, you can bring them here and reach up as high as you can go. If this is as high as you can go, if you have shoulder issues, this is perfect. You can stay here, really reaching those fingers up. As long as you feel a challenging stretch here, you're perfect. Challenge yourself. Get those fingers higher, 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 as high as you can go without pain. With deep stretch, with challenge, but without pain. And then release. Release. Slowly coming back down. We've got one more of these. One last one. Are you ready? Inhale, arms up. As high as is available for you to go. Point those fingers up to the sky. Reach up. Feel like you are lifting up out of your rib cage. Your rib cage is extending all the way up to the sky. How high can you reach? Engaging, squeezing your muscles, activating. And release. This practice is yours. You will get as much benefit out of it as you choose. You choose to really squeeze and engage, you're gonna get a more intense experience. It's up to you. Reset, hands back on the thighs, shoulders back and down. Take a few breaths here, just reset. Anytime we work really hard, squeezing our muscles and super engaging, you may feel a little breathless. That's good. That's confirmation of your work. It's incredible. So for our next pose, you're gonna wanna scoot a little bit further forward on your chair. We're gonna take spinal twists. So we're gonna be twisting around behind us. So you're gonna wanna have a little bit of space here. When we do our spinal twist, you are gonna use the back of the chair for support, but I don't want you to use it for leverage. Don't use it to pull yourself into a deeper twist than is really safe for your body. Listen to what your body is telling you. Find your edge. Your edge is that first point of challenging sensation where it really feels intense, but it's not pain. Find your edge in these poses. You are the only one who can judge how deep is safe for your body. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. You are perfect and unique as you are. Sit up super, super, super tall. I'm going to go to my left first. So I'm going to turn from my torso to the left, and you can hold on to the side of the chair, you can hold on to the back of the chair, whatever works for you to find this spinal twist. Keep your feet planted on the ground. You're going to want to go like this because it's going to help you turn around and go deeper. Keep your feet firmly planted where they've been for the whole class. Turn from your torso, from your belly, and find this spinal twist. Not pulling yourself further than you need to with the back of the chair, but using the back of the chair for support. When you're ready, gently release, very slowly unwinding, coming back to center. We're going to take it on the other side. So twist from your belly, from your torso, leaving your feet planted into the mat, and twist around. Notice how different each side feels on your body. We all have one side that's a little more flexible, a little more available. One side that's always tighter. Notice which side this is for you. Is this your tight side? Your more available side? And don't pigeonhole yourself because it changes from day to day. Depending on how you slept last night, what you've done so far today. Breathing into this spinal twist. You are literally wringing out your spinal column. Release back to center very slowly, unwinding with lots of control. Let's take this one more time on each side. Spinal twist is so powerful in your body. Think about your spine like a washcloth. And when you are twisting, you're wringing out that washcloth. You're getting rid of all of the toxins that have built up in your spinal column. All of the stress, all of the tension. You're literally wringing out your back. It's incredible. Very gently release back to the front. And as you release, all of that freshly oxygenated blood and fresh fluid comes rushing in. It's incredible. Let's go to the right side for the last time. Taking your time. This is my tight side. I can't get into the right side as easy as I can the left. For me, it's not because of my obliques, my sides. It's because I have a strained right shoulder muscle. We all have different little injuries we're nursing. We all have different things we're working through. It's what makes each of us unique and why this practice will never look the same for every individual. Yoga should never look cookie cutter. It should never be everybody at the exact same angle or the exact same depth. Because we're all different. Very gently release back to center, coming back to our reset. I'm gonna do a little time check here. Oh no, guys, our class is going by too fast. I don't know if I like 30 minutes for this, so I might want longer. You have to tell me, you have to let me know what you want. I'm gonna skip a couple things because I wanna get to two things that are really important. We're gonna do eagle arms. There's two ways to do this. If you have shoulder mobility issues, you're gonna wanna do the first way. You're gonna cross your arms and just hug your shoulders. Just hug yourself. And when you hug yourself, I want you to feel like your shoulder blades, your scapula are separating. You're pulling them apart. You're stretching your upper back, all across your upper back. If you have the range of motion, cross your right arm over your left and come into these pretzel arms. This is called eagle arms. Your palms don't match up. One's higher than the other, but bring your palms to touch. Like your right fingers are gonna touch about the base of your left palm. And this is gonna help pull those shoulder blades apart across your upper back. Think about separating. Think about that motion, that intention, that your upper back is broadening, it's widening. Intensify this by thinking about pushing your shoulders down and lifting your elbows up. Can you lift your elbows any higher? Still feeling that intense stretch across your upper back, across your shoulders. We hold so much stress and tension in our shoulders and in our upper back. Think about how much time we spent hunched over our steering wheels driving, how much time we spend hunched over our phones, our computers, our desks, our chores. We have to release everything that's built up across that upper back and shoulders. Very gently, you're gonna release these eagle arms and come back to reset. Finding some stillness here, noticing all the little tingling sensations. You know what's coming. We have to do the other side. I know. So maybe you're here. Maybe you're crossing your arms in front of your body like this, just giving yourself a hug, shoulders down, and then pulling those shoulder blades apart. Maybe on this side, it's safe for you to come into full expression of eagle arms. So this time is left over right. Shoulders down, pulling the scapula away from each other. Breathing, thinking about releasing all of the pent-up tension, all of the stress and strain across your upper back and shoulders. See if it's available for you to lift your elbows, same time lowering your shoulders down, really intensifying this pull across your upper back. Breathe here, don't hold your breath. When we're in a challenging pose, it's easy to want to hold your breath. Don't hold it, breathe through it and release. Unwinding those arms, coming back to reset. If you guys don't mind going over just a few minutes today, we haven't done anything with our legs. I would like to do one pose today that utilizes our legs, and then I promise we'll do more next time. We're going to also get into our glutes and release any sciatic nerve pain and tension as well. So take your right foot, cross your right ankle over your left knee. If this is not available to you, you can get another chair or a little stool and have your foot here, or here, or here, or here, wherever it reaches, wherever is available for you. If you're doing this live and you don't have that right now, it's okay. You can just have your foot extended in front of you like this, with your heel down, right toes up. You're not gonna get as deep into your glutes if you don't bend that knee and cross. But if that's not available to you, this is still gonna be a good stretch up the back of your leg. So whichever version of this posture works better for you, sit up as tall as you can, and then very gently hinge from your hips, coming forward as far as you can go. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is as far as your body can stand it. As long as you feel a stretch in that right glute, you're perfect. If you have your leg long extended out in front of you, you're gonna feel it pull up the right leg. Maybe after holding this for a few seconds, you can fold a little bit forward, a little bit deeper. Maybe a little bit deeper. Maybe you have a lot of flexibility. If you have a greater range of motion, you can lay over this shin. It's up to you what you want to do with your hands, wherever is comfortable for you. I like to take my hands actually and put them at the small of my back. It adds a little bit extra weight and kind of, it doesn't push me down. I'm not trying to push my body down deeper. But it just, like the intention is there. I just feel the weight of it. It helps me to hang heavier. Take 2 more deep breaths here, wherever you are, however deep you are. And gently inhale to rise very slowly. We're going to take the second side. Remembering both sides of your body are never the same. One side is always tighter, one side's more available. It's different upper body, lower body. So take your left ankle above your right knee. Maybe that's available on the side and it wasn't on the other side. Maybe there's no way. No problem. You're just gonna dig that left heel into the ground, left toes up, and you are gonna come forward like this over the long extended leg, feeling it pull up the back of your leg. If you have the mobility to cross, making this little figure 4 here. Long spine, hinging from the hips, folding forward as far as is safe for you to go over this leg. Now you feel that deep stretch, that pull in your left glute, releasing any of that sciatic nerve tension. This is so powerful. Anytime you feel sciatic nerve pain, I get it a lot. I sit on the couch a lot. I'm sure that's a part of it. Come find this pose. You can always do this anytime. Whatever works for you. All of our poses here, you can take into your real life and just do them for a minute or two. Anyone that you particularly connected with today, remember it. Don't forget, you can replay this class as much as you want. All day Wednesday, Thursday morning. Find what you connect with. And then you can use it in your real life anytime you want to. Just take a minute for yourself and do a little stretch. Very gently, you're gonna lift up and release. Coming back to our reset. Rolling your shoulders back and down. Sitting up super tall. Let your eyes flutter closed once more. Do a little body scan. Notice how you feel different. Notice any little tingling sensations. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. Breathing. Taking these last few moments of peace and rest for yourself. Knowing that you have done such an amazing thing for your body this morning. You've activated your muscles. You've stretched deeply. You have stimulated healing and restoration in your body. You've reduced stiffness and soreness. You've extended your range of motion, your mobility, your flexibility. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself for taking the time to do this. Feel accomplished. Love yourself. Love yourself for this gift that you just gave yourself today. When you are ready, inhale your arms up overhead. You can bring your thumbs to your forehead if you choose. May you have thoughts of confidence, of courage, and compassion. If you choose, you can bring your thumbs to your lips. May you speak words of love, of positivity, and of truth. Hands to heart center. May no harm come to you. May you have a safe and happy rest of your day and week ahead. Until we meet again, thank you for practicing. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me this morning. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to serve you better, if there's anything I can do to make this a better experience for you, if there was anything I offered today that was not available to you, you could not do it, and I didn't offer a good variation, please tell me. That's really my favorite part, is making it customizable for every individual. If you want more challenging things, if you want more restorative things, let me know. This is your class, your practice. I'm just here to serve you. So please let me know how I can better do that. You can comment on here, you can message me. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me. Let me know how I can help you, and have a wonderful rest of your day.